The cave was completely silent, except for the desperate gasps of KingKong's wife. Pain wrapped around her body like chains she couldn't break. Kong stood beside her, utterly helpless, his heart shattering with each pained cry. Outside, thunder cracked and rain poured down as if the sky itself was weeping with them. The old Kong doctor, the wisest and eldest of their kind, was late, delayed by the ferocious storm. Every minute he wasn't there stretched into an hour of pure terror. Kong clenched his giant fists, wishing he could fight the storm the way he fought his enemies. But this was a different kind of battle, one where his immense power meant absolutely nothing. His wife squeezed his hand, her strength fading with each passing second. Kong whispered, "Hold on, please." But his voice trembled, thick with fear. Outside the cave, the monkeys cried out, and even the lions waited with worried eyes. The entire jungle seemed to hold its breath, caught between life and loss. Finally, the old Kong doctor appeared at the cave, entrance-soaked, exhausted, but resolute. His very shadow cast a glimmer of hope. "Do not fear," he said softly. "Everything will be okay. I am here now." Kong stepped aside, allowing the doctor to kneel beside his wife. Her breathing was heavy, sharp, filled with agony. The doctor placed his hands on her, whispering ancient, comforting words. Within moments, her pain seemed to ease just slightly enough to give her the strength to push. Kong stayed right by her side, his tears mixing with the rain and sweat on his face. The jungle watched through the raging storm, waiting for the first cry of the new king's child. "Push!" the doctor instructed gently. "The little one is close." Kong held his wife, whispering words of courage, promising she wasn't alone. Her cries echoed through the cave, louder than the thunder outside. Time seemed to slow to a crawl, every breath a monumental struggle. Then, a new sound cut through the chaos. A tiny, soft, fragile, but vibrating with life. The doctor lifted the newborn gently. The world seemed to stop in awe. The baby looked exactly like KingKong, a strong jaw, a wide chest, and fierce eyes. Kong's heart swelled with pride, relief, and an overwhelming love. He reached out to touch his child for the first time, afraid his own strength might break such a delicate being. Outside, the jungle erupted in celebration. Birds sang, lions roared, and monkeys cheered. Nature itself was celebrating the arrival of a new heir. But back inside the cave, the doctor's expression changed. His smile vanished as he checked on the mother. Kong saw it instantly, and his joy turned to ice-cold fear. "Tell me," Kong demanded, his voice shaking. The doctor lowered his head. "The child is healthy," he whispered. "But your wife, he's not." Kong's breath caught in his chest. The world felt suddenly cold and empty. "Her condition is very weak. We must pray for her." The doctor placed a hand on Kong's shoulder. "Your strength cannot help here. Only hope can." Kong knelt beside his wife, holding her hand gently as tears streamed down his face. He whispered, "Please, stay. Primera, need you." Outside, the storm began to fade, as if the sky was listening. The newborn slept quietly, unaware of the silent battle still being fought. And KingKong prayed not as a king but as a husband, begging for the love of his life to survive.